since Eddie got
The boot.
got the boot this past week, we're gonna represent. We're gonna spend a little time with Eddie in our foreplay for today. Best Eddie Murphy movies. And this was actually a fun foreplay to do, at least for me, because there's actually a lot of good.
He
a lot of good
has.
movies.
He's
And a lot
done
of
movies.
surprisingly good ones.
Yeah.
Are you a fan? Are you an Eddie fan? I mean,
I definitely remember growing up and going to the theater to watch a lot of those silly flicks he's made, and I think he's very funny.
so when you were growing up, what were the movies he was making when you were growing up? Because I think they were different than the movies he was making when I was growing up.
I would imagine. Well, Nutty Professor, I
Yep,
remember
yep,
going
yep,
to,
yep.
which was awesome, and Dr. Dolittle.
Okay.
So I was a little one, you know.
See, when I was, for me it was Beverly Hills Cop, 48 Hours.
Yep.
So actually 48 Hours was a little bit before my time, but Trading Places, it was
Yes,
those more
are great.
raunchier ones. And I actually remember he would do stand-up, like a stadium stand-up
yeah.
tour, Raw and Delirious, and those
Yeah.
were pretty blue, as they say.
I
Blue
grew up in the
comedy.
kid-friendly
Exactly,
era.
yeah. You never
It
knew
was a
the
different,
dirty Eddie Murphy. but-
although I've seen them and they're very funny.
all right. So, you have a favorite?
I will, since I love animals and Bailey's here, I'll go ahead and say Dr. Dolittle, because I think I can talk to animals.
That's a good, I tell you, you and Bailey were getting along quite famously
I have a way with the
a
animals.
few minutes ago.
I know.
All right, Dr. Dolittle. I've never seen it. So,
never
I've
liked
never, no, I think I've flipped through it, but I've never actually seen.
You can watch
Dr.
it with Bailey.
Yeah, actually I can't, because he will go crazy at the screen when he sees animals on the screen.
Really?
Yeah, he goes nuts.
Oh,
As we
wow.
learned here actually on the show, back when we were doing a promo for the Animal Rescue League, that was a little bit interesting. Anyway, so Dr. Dolittle, I will watch it though,
Okay.
when he's sleeping. All right, best Eddie Murphy movies. I don't know that this was a tough one, but I couldn't leave this one out because it's definitely his most famous.
Okay.
It's coming up in a second.
Eddie Murphy is a Detroit cop on vacation in Beverly Hills.
I just got off the phone with an Inspector Todd in Detroit. He says if you're out here investigating the Tandino murder, you needn't bother coming back.
I don't wanna take it anymore.
For a man who claims to be on vacation, you look a lot like you're on a stakeout.
Stakeout? No. I'm picnicking. This is like a picnic area. I have to ask you some questions about Michael Tandino.
Axel Foley, Beverly Hills Cop. You see Bronson Pinchot, pre-Balky in this movie, which is huge. And any excuse we have to play the Pointer Sisters
Absolutely.
Neutron dance on the show, we will take it. Beverly Hills Cop, your fourth best Eddie Murphy movie, and of course that's the original. Now, I learned the most important clothing lesson I have ever learned in my entire life from this next Eddie Murphy movie,
Oh my goodness.
Boomerang.
Okay.
Mr. Jackson, come here, man. So good to see you. Every year, you do something new. Now, where'd you get the mushroom shirt?
I'm trying to impress you, you know that.
I know it. Now, where'd you get the mushroom shirt? I got to know.
Well, the secret is you got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate. See, you got to coordinate.
Yes, that's what
When you saw me, you saw the mushroom
I
shirt.
said mushroom shirt.
Bang, mushroom shirt.
Mushroom shirt.
But see, you can't stop with the mushroom shirt. You
Now,
gotta go on.
I'd have stopped that shirt.
No, you got to keep going.
Okay.
Now, let me show you something. Look at that.
Oh, you got on a mushroom belt. Gerard, did you know your pops had a mushroom belt on?
Yes. But you don't stop there, see?
No,
you got to
can't
keep
have-
going.
What you got, mushroom ring?
Yes, good idea. Look what I got.
Duh! Gerard, did you know on the inside was special mushroom? Yes!
The most important lesson I've learned about dressing, you got to coordinate.
With mushrooms.
Coordinate. Well, with whatever you got. If you
I
can do
want.
mushrooms, you can do it, but you got to coordinate. I am coordinating zippers. Zippers here, zippers in the pants.
That's awesome.
All kind of
Good job.
coordinating.
You're very coordinated.
Mushrooms next week.
Good.
So Boomerang, the third best Eddie Murphy movie of all time. Now this one, I'm doing a service to everybody out there, I think, because this is a very underrated, under the radar Eddie Murphy movie, and I bet you've never seen it. I'm sure you haven't. Most people haven't. This is Bowfinger.
I have not
In the
seen
scene,
this.
you're not sure if you still love Keith, but you're offering yourself to him in order to save the planet. Okay, Jif, right up here. Now we're starting here. And up. Okay. And roll sound. All right.
Speedy. Mark.
Okay, you're not sure if you love him, but you want to save the planet. And action.
Keith, I don't know what's right anymore. All I know is I have feelings that make me need you. Need you now.
Awesome.
I offer you guys a money-back guarantee, rent or whatever, do whatever. I don't know what people even do nowadays to get movies. Bowfinger. Watch it to the end. I guarantee you'll think it's funny.
Well, now I know why you like it, because I just watched for a few seconds. There's a naked lady in there.
Honestly, I'm not a big Heather Graham fan. And you don't, I know, Kyle's surprised, but I'm not a big Heather Graham fan.
So you're in it for the acting.
It's a funny movie. Believe it or not,
I'll watch it.
And
It's funny.
I've actually seen Heather Graham walk by me at a Bruce Springsteen concert. Her and Ed Burns. There you go. One of my forgotten celebrity spottings. I actually forgot about that one. So check out Bowfinger. It's funny. Steve Martin wrote it, and it's hilarious. Eddie Murphy, probably, it might have been his first dual role.
Oh.
Well, maybe it wasn't. But anyway, so Bowfinger, there you go. And the best Eddie Murphy, and the most quotable, I think, Eddie Murphy movie, Sexual Chocolate.
Una giovane star che voi avete già visto nella parte di un poliziotto.
Is that
In una scena della terza
in
puntata
Spanish?
della serie.
Coming to America in Spanish? Where's it? Do we have the real clip?
Star che voi avete già visto.
No, the real one. How do you say sexual chocolate in Spanish?
I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. I wish I did.
We'll have to learn for next time. Let's show the real clip.
A young man that you all know is Joe the policeman from the What's Going Down episode of That's My Mama. I want you to put your hands together and welcome him to the stage. Big round of applause for Jackson Heights' own Mr. Randy Watson. Yes, Randy Watson. That boy is good. Good and terrible.
And Reverend Brown. 2 years for the Reverend. This man's been my Reverend since I was a little boy, and I love him dearly. He's a very special man. Reverend Brown. Reverend Brown. It feels so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful audience. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely. And while you're in the clapping mood, I'd like to give a big round of applause to my band, Sexual Chocolate. Sexual Chocolate!
Coming to America, Eddie Murphy's best movie. And here at Single Mentality, we can kind of identify with Sexual Chocolate because that is pretty much the reception we get on the show. So same kind of audience response. See, most people don't know. There is a live audience here. I mean, nobody's heard them because we haven't entertained them quite yet.
Right.
But in the second year of Single Mentality, we will entertain them.
Yeah.